everyone, and welcome to LanguageCaster.com, the football language podcast for learners and teachers of English. I'm Damien, and I'm here in London, while of course the other member of the LanguageCaster team is Damon, who is based in Japan. Now, on today's podcast, I will be looking back at the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup final that recently took place in Morocco between Real Madrid and Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. We'll be explaining some of the words from a news report from the Guardian newspaper, including the expressions close range, open the scoring, and extend their lead. Now, remember that you can also access all of our other football language podcasts. We have hundreds of them, stretching back to October 2006, by coming along to our site here at languagecaster.com.
Hi, my name is Ahmed Adam. I support Al Hilal Sports Club. That's a site from the Sudanese Premier League, and you're listening to languagecaster.com.
The 2022 Club World Cup took place recently in Rabat in Morocco, with Real Madrid winning their 5th world title, plus 3 more intercontinental titles. That's the most by any team, as the European club champions defeated Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal, the Asian champions, 5-3 in the final. Madrid had easily beaten Al Ahly from Egypt 4-1 in the semi-finals, while Al Hilal shocked the Copa Libertadores winners Flamengo, beating the Brazilian team 3-2 to become the first team from Saudi Arabia to reach the final. Now, the competition will use a different format from 2025, with FIFA organising a 32-team tournament, which is causing lots of controversy at the moment. But let's take a look at some of the phrases from the report on this year's final. Now, the first one is opened the scoring and extended their lead. Real, the European champions, opened the scoring in the 13th minute through Vinicius before Valverde extended their lead 5 minutes later. In this part of the Guardian report, we are told that Real Madrid forward Vinicius Jr. has scored the first goal of the game, and we know this because of the phrase opened the scoring, which means he started the scoring. We could also use the phrase opening goal to describe this goal. He scored the opening goal of the final in the 13th minute. The sentence continues by describing the second Real Madrid goal. Valverde extended the lead, which means that Madrid went further ahead, in this case from 1-0 to 2-0. So, if a team extends their lead, it means they have increased their lead. We could not say that a team extended their lead 1-0. This would be opening the scoring. Close range strikes. Benzema and Valverde added to Real's lead with close range strikes in the 54th and 58th minutes respectively. This part of the report tells us about the 3rd and 4th goals from Real Madrid, and both of these goals were scored by players positioned very near the goal, maybe in the 6-yard box. The phrase close range strike means that they hit the ball, that's the strike, from very near the goal line. Other phrases that appear with close range include a close range shot or a close range goal. High scoring encounter. But Vieto scored his second of the night 10 minutes later to round off a high scoring encounter. An encounter is another word for a meeting, and although it usually means an unexpected meeting, in football it can be used to simply describe a match between two sides. Different adjectives before the word can give different meanings to describe the game. So, for example, a close encounter would be a game that was very tight, while a home encounter against a team would describe that the game would be played at home. In the Guardian report, the game is described as a high-scoring encounter, as the final score was 5-3. Here are some more examples of the word encounter in football that describes two teams playing each other, and this is from the BBC website. A low-key Goodison Park encounter which ended goalless. It was not an encounter that will live long in the memory, so it was quite boring. Victory over Crystal Palace in an entertaining encounter at Selhurst Park. And another similar meaning, victory over Manchester City in a lively encounter at St Mary's. Both of these examples suggest the game was full of excitement, full of chances, end-to-end, entertaining and lively encounter. Now, if you have any questions or comments, then drop us an email at admin@languagecaster.com. And you can also look out for us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have a football language forum where you can ask and answer any questions you have on the language of football.
Você está escutando languagecaster.com.
Yes, you are listening to LanguageCaster, and that message was from a Brazilian fan. Don't forget, there's a transcript for this short podcast, and there's lots of vocabulary support. We explain lots of the meanings of these words in the transcript, which you can access by coming along to our site. Okay, that's it for this short podcast about the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup tournament that took place in Morocco, in which we looked at the phrases close range, high scoring encounter, open the scoring, and extend their lead. Let us know if you hear these words in any language while watching football. Yeah, enjoy all the football this week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.